Hello and good day, my friends. My name is Gentleman Hunter, and welcome back to the Premier Draft League Doubles Division. This is week 7 and the final week of the regular season of the Draft League. And some good news. As far as I am aware, no matter the outcome of this battle, I will make it to playoffs. That does not mean I'm not going to give it my all, and it does not mean that I am not terrified of my opponent, Whytekong and the Texas Fuecocos, because they have some scary Pokemon on their team. But I'm hoping that my plans work well enough for me, and I'm expecting this to be an amazing battle either way. Give me just a few moments, and I will be right back with you when the battle is about ready to start. We are back. Oh, looks like I'll be deciding the rules for this battle today. There we go, double battle normal rules. Usual information going in, little glimpse of my team right there. Let's see here. Ooh, a lot of actually what I expected to see. I'm kind of surprised no Rotom Wash, but I'm totally okay with that. Let's see here. Well, firstly, good luck and have fun. And let me see what we can get pulled out here. I could honestly see something like a Hitmontop Togekiss lead, which would actually not be too terribly bad, honestly. I'm absolutely terrified for the Calyrex, though. Sorry, just writing down my notes here, what we have. Honestly, Chandelure is also pretty scary. Especially if it's Scarf or Specs. But I feel like I have some decent work around that. As I said, best of luck and have fun there, Kong. We'll see how this works out for us. Well, I believe I should be faster unless it's Scarfed with my Jolteon. Faster than the Chandelure, I mean, with my Jolteon. And Intimidate from Hitmontop, which I fully expected. So I'm just gonna go with a safe Shadow Ball. And fake out on the Hitmontop so it can't fake me out in any way. Yep, I got my fake out off. And now it's flinched and can't do anything. It is not Scarfed, which is nice, and I take it down. Heck yeah. And I know he's not going to be bringing in... Oh, leftovers on Hitmontop too. Good to know. He should not be bringing in his Calyrex. I don't believe so, at least. Especially seeing that there was a Shadow Ball just a moment ago. And according to my calcs, unless it's pretty much choice specs, Jolteon would live either way and be able to do some good damage off of it. I know that Chandelure going down was by far not part of his plan. He was probably expecting me to switch out my Rillaboom and maybe use an electric attack with Jolteon, if anything. At least that's just my thoughts on what he thought might go down. But other than the Chandelure lead itself, oh look, Calyrex, really? I didn't expect this to come out right away. It's honestly such a scary Pokemon that I'm just gonna double down on it. Let's see. I know it's gonna be faster either way. I wouldn't be surprised to see it Specs. It is not Specs. Oh, it's Sash. Well, now I'm really glad I doubled down on it. And that's perfectly fine. Rillaboom goes down to Hitmontop. I am so glad I decided to go with the double down on it. And of course I'm bringing out my Hawlucha while the grassy terrain is still up. Let's see here. Kind of want to save the Jolteon for now. So I think what I'll do is switch it out and then just acrobatics into the Hitmontop. And there's not a whole lot either of them can do against my... Oh, what do you switch into then? Ah, good call, good call. It's a good thing I didn't go attacking the Umbreon. Frankly, there's not a whole lot I can do, considering that it's Togekiss out. I might just go for acrobatics just for the damage, and if my Hawlucha goes down, then it goes down. Honestly, half of what I expected, just especially since Hawlucha is out now with a speed boost. -1 attack does even less. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam. I did not expect that. I was expecting something like Air Slash if it has it. Let's go with that. Might as well take out the Togekiss if I have the chance to. Just given based off of the... well, no, he's going to fake out my Hawlucha either way, I'm sure. Because that would be probably the smartest and the best play, and then whatever damage is done to Pinsir, maybe with Air Slash. Oh no, he saves it. Mach Punch? Why not Fake Out? Just added protection for my pincer for a turn there, I guess, if anything. Grassy terrain goes away now. Whatever happens, I'm expecting at least my Lucha to go down here. And I don't think I'll be knocking out the Hitmontop with my acrobatics, but I will be doing some decent damage to it either way with Pincer's Dig if it doesn't get knocked out this way. Oh, should have seen that coming. Protect off of the Hitmontop. And a good speed boost as well for them. I am definitely getting a run for my money here. That is for sure. Now, do I think that Jolteon is still faster than a +1 Inteleon? Oh, there's no way. No real actual way. I hope my Assault Vest will do some wonders for me on my Gengar here. Because no matter what, I believe my Gengar would live a hit. Yep, easily lived a hit there, which is fantastic on my end. Now let's see here. Will I do enough damage? Largely because it's already been damaged as is. Yep, Gengar takes out Inteleon. Might as well knock off the leftovers just so it doesn't have it anymore. At least that was my entire goal for that. And now I can finally reveal my leftovers. And I could see Umbreon coming out now, just because of Gengar. Oh no, it's the Togekiss. And I'm not sure that there's a whole lot it can do to me here. Yep, Gengar outspeeds and KOs the Togekiss. There we have it. I know he still has his... Oh, that's all he has, right? That's just his... Yep, his Umbreon and his him on top are all that's left. I want to say a +1. Well, it won't kill after the protect, but it's still going to do mighty nice damage either way. It's still some mighty nice damage either way. Oh, my bulky boy. Pinsir, I love you. And some just overall damage is always nice too. I could see maybe an attempt at Dark Pulse. Or even Foul Play, maybe, from the Umbreon. I'm still at +1, which will still do a chunk. Oh, Snarl, that's a good call. Brings me back to neutral. Kong is a fantastic battler and has some really great plans going on here. I'm fully expecting a protect on Umbreon. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna... Let's see here. I'll just do Seismic Toss here too. I'm fully expecting protect on the Umbreon right now. And then, I don't know, Mach Punch or something from him on top onto the Pinsir. Oh, no protects at all. Is Gengar just going to get the double? Yep, Gengar gets a double. GG's to Kong. That was a fantastic battle and kept me on my toes quite a bit through that too. That was awesome. Of course, save the league card. And again, fantastic battle, Kong. Thank you so much for the amazing battle. That was... Oh my gosh, that was just so good. And as always, I will be right back with my team breakdown for the team I had brought with me this week. So I will see you guys in just one moment. And we are back. Starting out, doing things a little bit different this time. I know I have been starting off with Palkia or whoever was the top of the team, just in the team preview, but let's start from the bottom and go up this time. First off, we have Pinsir holding the leftovers. Very, very well brought Pokemon in my opinion, at least for this week. I frankly needed a defensive Pokemon. I had a lot of offense and needed a little bit of defense. And I had the moves Dig, Knock Off, Protect, and Seismic Toss. Dig was a last-ditch effort to pick a move, because I thought I originally had Toxic on this Pinsir because it came from the Lola region. And I had to... And that's the only place I could really get Toxic easily with Pinsir and also Knock Off. Pinsir does not get knockoff normally in Sword and Shield without it being transferred up. I was mistaken when I double checked and didn't see Toxic, so I had to make do and chose Dig. So it was just a good way to waste a turn and also gain some health if I had been hit at that time. Next up, we have Jolteon with the choice specs, and that's pretty much the only reason, as far as I'm really concerned or aware, that both Chandelure and Calyrex would have as well been one shot by Jolteon. Obviously, with Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, and Volt Switch. Thunder Wave was more just a. If he had a different team and I was more worried about something outspeeding me, I could have run I could have just hit Thunder Wave instead and switched out afterwards. Just to something like Inteleon if I was afraid that Thunderbolt wouldn't have done enough damage. Next up, we have Hawlucha, holding the usual Grassy Seed, with the Unburdened ability as always, with Acrobatics, Drain Punch, Protect, and Throat Chop. Throat Chop was strictly there for Calyrex. Calyrex Shadow has a 4 times weakness to Dark type and I believe Ghost type attacks. And I wanted that answer if Hawlucha was pretty much the only thing out at the time that could have dealt with it. And then we have Rillaboom holding the Assault Vest, which is a fantastic item just in general for most of my Pokemon, honestly. Especially when it comes to trying to live a very strong hit. Obviously, Grassy Surge with the moves Fake Out, Grassy Glide, High Horsepower, and Knockoff. Fake Out was Fake Out was strictly to fake out his Fake Out user, Hitmontop. I had a feeling that Hitmontop was coming all together, and my lead was always going to be the same. Every thought process I had and every calculation I had made it with the idea of leading Rillaboom and Jolteon. Kong could have brought a Rotom Wash, which I was very afraid of as well, just because of its bulky nature and overall good type coverage. But I was worried about being faked out by his Hitmontop if Jolteon was out against the Shadow Calyrex. I was afraid that if he faked out my Jolteon, I wouldn't have been able to do as much damage or any damage really to Calyrex. Luckily, it worked out in the end for me, and it was just a fun little thing to do. But I'm really proud of how that worked out this week. Next up, we have Gengar, obviously holding the Assault Vest, as we saw from earlier in the battle with the G-Max Inteleon. And I've been running pretty much the same moveset on this guy for the entire season. Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Sludge Bomb. Fantastic moves all around. I could have switched out Energy Ball for Thunderbolt, or even Thunder itself. But Kong also had a ground type on his team that he could have brought. And I didn't want to risk going for an electric type attack and having it be absorbed by the ground type because he switches it out into it. And last but not least, we have Palkia, who did not even get a chance to see battle this week, holding the Expert Belt with the moves Earth Power, Ice Beam, Protect, and Thunder. Just overall coverage moves for everything, and if worst came to worst, Thunder would have been used on Inteleon, and I would have prayed it would have hit. But that's my team for this week, and with winning this week's battle, I am guaranteed even more so that I'm going to be in the playoffs. I would say the playoffs will be next week. I cannot say for sure that's the case. It might not be for a week after, just so people have time to prep and get everything figured out. But stay tuned to the channel. I will be posting that video as soon as I'm physically able to. Otherwise, feel free to like and subscribe, and check out any of my past videos from the season so far, or even the battles from last season. And as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.